Tannenbaum's Life Aquatic. Anyway, I somehow magically found his like production office and like left a letter for him, like this weird letter, and sent him some movies I had directed. And miraculously, he hired me as an intern, which really, again, changed my life because I thank him for turning me into an actor. Because I was, truthfully, like the world's worst intern. I left for spring break one time with his keys. It was bad, I know. I lit a garbage can on fire in his office. He never found out about that, and he's on YouTube. I bet he will soon. Anyway, the crazy thing happened. I think it was more of a polite way to fire me as an intern. He hired me to play an intern in a movie he was making, to act as an intern. And it was really last minute. I all of a sudden get this phone call. It's Wes saying, Matthew, filming Life Aquatic, this was the movie that he made, and he goes, I want you to play the intern in this movie, but we're shooting it in Rome. They were in Rome, and you have to be here in you have to get on a plane in 6 hours to be in this first scene. And I was like, are you it was like a call from God. I'm like, are you kidding? It's amazing. So I went to JFK, I was in New York, I went to JFK airport with like a toothbrush and a ticket, got on the plane, all of a sudden I'm like, what, I'm an actor now in this movie? I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's got like the best, yeah, all right. I'm very proud of that film. It was a very small part, but I was in it for 6 months, filming this thing. It took forever. But so I flew to Rome, met all of like my idols. Like Bill Murray was there. And, yeah, Bill's the greatest. Willem Dafoe, Angelica Houston, Owen, like the greatest. And I had no business being in this film. So I go there, we shoot the scene that I'm supposed to be in. I like briefly meet everybody, but not really, because I'm so shy. I'm like, then the next day they did a very nice thing. The production flew me back to New York to pack, because I couldn't even pack. We were going to be there for 6 months, and it was so last minute. So I'm in New York, when all of a sudden, my phone rings. I look down, and I answer it, I'm like, hello? And I hear this like familiar voice go, is this Matthew? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, hi Matthew, this is Bill Murray. And I'm like, what? I thought someone was joking with me. I'm like, are you joking? Who is this? Like, no, this is Bill Murray. We met yesterday in Rome. And I was like, yeah. I was like, for a second, I was like, hi, nice to meet you. Are you in New York right now? And I'm like, I am in New York right now. He goes, good. Can you do me a really big favor? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I need you to pick something up for me. And then he kind of chuckled, like, I was like, oh, anything, of course. And I was thinking, oh, it's going to be something like a chair, whatever. He basically gives me this address, a name, a meeting point. It's sort of getting like a spy movie at this point. So I go to this address, go to this meeting point. It's in a weird part of town. First thing I realize is a heavily armed building. There's like a guy in front with a gun. Then I get in the elevator. There's another guy with a gun, like helping you up to the elevator. I get off, and I'm in this strange office. Again, I have no idea what I'm picking up. This guy says, oh, hi, you must be Bill's friend. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't even like know the guy. Like, I met him like a day ago for a second, and the guy was like, what? That's kind of weird, all right, whatever. So let me show you what you're carrying. He takes me back to this room, opens a door, there's a desk. In the middle of the desk, there's like a ring. It's like a little ring, a woman's ring. A very feminine pink ring. And I'm like, oh, cool, all right. He's like, yeah, you're taking this present for his wife. I'm like, oh, great, carry the ring, whatever. He's like, I need you to sign this piece of paper, just saying you received it. I go to sign it, and I look, and it says, like, whoa, $2,731. That's like an expensive ring. Then my eyes, like, focus, and I realize it was $271,000. It was $250,000 diamond ring for Bill Murray. Then I'm like, I have to carry this to, I'm like, I can't. He's like, no, you have to do it, you have to do it. And I was like, well, what do I carry? Can I have a box? I was like, no, you can't have a box. You have to wear it. Because what I found out later was, if Bill shipped it or carried it in a box, he'd have to pay like $15,000 in tax. So really, I was essentially smuggling this ring. And I'm like mortified. I'm a very neurotic guy. I don't deal with stress well. All of a sudden, I'm like holding this ring. The guy's like, wear it. I'm like, okay. So I put it on. It's really tight. It's like a lady's diamond ring. And I'm like trying to like hide. So I'm gonna spend like a couple more days in New York with this ring. And I'm so scared to leave it in my closet that I'm just gonna wear it. And I get this great idea. I'm like, you know what? I don't want it to slip off. I'm gonna put it on like one of my other fingers. So I somehow like wedge this on my finger. And I've now, like, basically tourniqueted. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Pause in the story. For seizure reasons, if we could stop the flash, I guess it's a district thing or something. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, who was that guy? I'm joking. My friend Steve. Anyway, I've now like put this on my finger and it's acting like a tourniquet. Like my finger is literally, I'm watching it turn like blue, gray. All of a sudden it's like black, like a California raisin. I'm like, there's no way this ring's getting off of me unless it's cut off. Because I don't want to lose this and then get kicked out of the movie and then have Bill Murray sue me for $250,000. Anyway, long story short, I make it back to Rome. I'm sitting there in my hotel room, and at this point, my hand is like swollen from the flight. So, like, the ring has literally become part of my body. It's like inherent in my DNA. My skin is growing over it. I've given up on my finger. I'm like, I'll never have that finger, whatever. I'm in the room. I call Bill. I ask to talk to Bill. Comes over, and we can't get the ring off now. It's literally stuck on. We're trying like water. We're trying like nothing will come out. If you had told me when I was 7 years old that one day the guy from Ghostbusters would be in my Roman hotel room rubbing a stick of butter on my finger trying to get a $250,000 ladies' diamond ring off of me, I probably wouldn't believe you. But it did happen. It was one of the greatest nights of my life.